Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA.
Here we go.
Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Earlier in the season, the New Orleans Pelicans ended up losing their last game in this matchup against the Detroit Pistons.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Well, let's hope there isn't any carryover. From that letdown in this one.
Here we see the Detroit Pistons, Greg, a franchise known for stifling defense.
And going back-to-back with the bad boys, then the amazing 2004 title team that shut down Shaq and Kobe. And the Pistons have been great. They've had that defense-first mentality.
Here's Booker, following the basket by DeMarcus Cousins. Pass to Randall. Booker, right side. Clock at 6. He takes it in. The shot, no good. Here's New Orleans. Thompson in the corner. Drills drills the three-pointer.
That's the automatic Klay Thompson that we're used to.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. Here's Randall. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Booker looking around. They get a hand on it. It's taken away by Wallace. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Look how Pippen stays nimble inside, adjusting to get the shot off despite the contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he knocks down the first one. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Booker with it. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. And the shot goes in.
Tough to guard Devin Booker on a quick pick and roll with his size and speed. He can be very dangerous in these sets.
And you talk about explosive scoring. Wow, Devin Booker, Brent, one of the most explosive players of all time.
So awesome to watch him when he gets rolling, Kevin, and that can happen in like 3 seconds. He's got such a great flow and control of what he can do offensively.
Here's Brunson, following the basket by Julius Randle. Wallace outside. Shot clock at 6. That shot misses. Good D by Mobley. And so it's Mobley now who brings it up for the Pistons. Really left alone that time.
3 points.
McGrady's got 6.
And the coaching staff enjoying that as Randle is becoming a bit more of a facilitator.
And Brunson, here we go. And that one, good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Mobley outside. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
Devin Booker, a shooting guard that does have some point guard skills.
Brunson scanning the floor. Out left to the wing. Cousins, no one around him. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Now Whitmore hasn't made one yet. Good D by Thompson. Pass to Cousins. Brunson with it. Defended by Booker. Screen by Cousins. Back to Brunson. That one rolling around and rims out.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Now here's Brunson. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Fires for 3. Rebound, Detroit. McGrady up top. An easy 2 points on the layup. 8 points for him.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Brunson with a clean look. Hits the three-point bomb.
Well, you got to respect Brunson if he's going to knock down threes like that.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Back to Booker. To the inside. Mobley. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Pistons shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. And he sinks the second. And here is Wallace. From deep, Brunson. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Pistons lead by 3. From New Orleans, back in a moment.
15.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
Pelicans trailed by 3. Hunter on the wing. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
New Orleans moving the ball around. Grabber outside. It's tipped. Mitchell outside. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Weber. Doesn't go that time. Good D by Mobley. Detroit leading by 3. You know, Greg, it's nice to have a big man like Mobley out on the floor with all the things he can do.
And Kevin, you gotta love his skill set for a 7-footer. Really diverse in terms of what he brings to the table. And then you hear so much praise for his attitude and his feel for the game. What a valuable player to have on your team.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. You know, Jalen Brunson, for the NBA at least, is small in stature, but his tremendous footwork enables him to operate inside and out. He says, I've tried to make my game for what I had as versatile as possible. I've got to be crafty. I'm not jumping out of the gym. I'm not racing down the floor in 2 seconds, but I'm going to keep you off balance. Kevin?
Oh, I love his game. David, I know you do as well. Hey, thank you. Now, here is McGrady after the miss from Chris Webber. McGrady outside. And now the Pelicans on the break. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Sexton understands what's at stake for him, so the passion that he brings to the court on a nightly basis has to be there.
You know, Brent, we know how intense NBA practices can get, but how often do tempers boil over?
Well, practices are where you improve, and it's also a chance for guys who are on the bench to let the coaches know they're ready for more minutes. So that competitive environment is going to cause some dust-ups, and trust me, Kevin, you don't hear about most of the things that go on behind closed doors.
Now, here is McGrady. 11 points in the game. Out to Brooks. Clock is at 3. And again, it's the Pistons from deep.
Yeah, and you got to respect the size McGrady has. Easily seen over the defense there to spot the open man.
The drive by Mitchell. The Pelicans keep it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Launches a 3. Good on the three-point shot.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
Anthony with it, guarded by Hunter. Releases from 15. Williams can't hit.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times. How about Weber there, rising up for the alley-oop. Great at recognizing there. He's got the room to hammer that one home.
Bangs home the trifecta.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. It's a three-point game. And he drives in.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. And that one's good. McGrady.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Sexton for three. Rebound by Williams. Pistons leading by 4. McGrady left side. Here's Anthony. He has yet to score. Left side, Horford. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. A shot by McGrady, no good. Out to the wing. Here's Hackett. Off target from three-point range. They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
And the 3 off target.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Yes, that goes in.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Back to Williams for 3. And again, it's the Pistons missing. Now, here's Mitchell. Pelicans shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Second team foul.
Free throw drops for Mitchell. That one misses. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's Detroit up by 1. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the 3rd quarter after our halftime. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. The Pelicans trail. Brunson goes in. Back to Thompson. New Orleans moving it around. Pass to Cousins for the lead. Trains it from beyond the arc. Cousins has got the opening bucket to start the second half for the Pelicans.
Good job by Cousins on the catch-and-shoot game there, establishing that rhythm, catching the ball. Had some flow with that.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. Different look here for the Pistons. The Pistons trailing. Randall outside. On the wing, Booker. Back to Randall. A 3-ball. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Randall's got 5.
Well, improving his three-point range and confidence and rhythm from the three-point line, that's opening up some things for Julius Randle.
Now here's Brunson. 5 points in the game. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Cousins. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Whitmore. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Hey, Greg, here we are watching Cam Whitmore. What impresses you most about his game?
Kevin, for me, I think it's his toughness. He's not afraid to get physical underneath the basket, and I really love how gritty he is on the D as well.
And he's good on the second. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Thompson with it. Thompson outside. Now Brunson. Pass to Cousins. Mobley with the block. And here comes the break. Now here's Booker. Guarded by Pippen. Yep, it counts. Booker's got his second basket of the game.
I'll tell you, Booker just so slick in there.
And here's Brunson. And stolen by Booker. And they're on the break. No one near Randall as he lets it go. That 3 off the mark. Pelicans trailed by 4. Pass to Brunson. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen. Brunson's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Randall outside. Lets it go from deep. Sinks the three-pointer. And the Pistons lead by 4.
Massively improved from the three-point line. Randall, a weapon here from deep.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. The Pelicans have a lot of weapons offensively, but there seem to be enough touches to go around. Coach Willie Green said there's a trust factor. All those guys, they go out and trust each other. It might be one guy's night in this game, and it might be someone else in the next game. They always just want to make the right play. Kevin?
Yep. Thanks, D.A. Good stuff. Now, here's Cousins. He's got 5. Talking about Bradley Beal, Greg, I feel like he doesn't get enough credit for his passing game.
You know, Kevin, he's really evolved as a playmaker over the years. Sure, we all know how talented a scorer and shooter he is, but Bradley is now superb at facilitating.
Here's Booker. Here's the drive. Here's Whitmore. Kicks it out to Booker. Goes back up. And that's 2 points on the layup. Booker's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Such a sturdy player, Jalen Brunson, getting a little bump. It's not going to throw him off.
Randall. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. 10 points for Julius Randle.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Now here's Brunson. 10 points for him. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And so Cousins will bring it up for the Pelicans. They trail by 3. It's off to Boston for them after this game as they take on the Celtics. It's game 1 of a 3-game road trip.
Yeah, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Here's Randall. Good. Nice job down low.
Assist goes to
Randall's got the lead up to 5 now for Detroit.
Well, he doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Pelicans.
Here they are. Let's get it up, fans. It's your Circuit Breaker.
Outside, Sexton. Here's Weber, and Weber throws it down.
Sexton realizing that one of his guys is wide open, and that court awareness, he was able to get it to him.
And Davion Mitchell gets the whistle that time.
Personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
There's 45 seconds left in the third. Lewis on the wing. Brooks outside. Back to Lewis. Nice ball movement by Detroit. 5 to shoot. Chris Webber comes up with a rebound. Pelicans trail by 3. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession. Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 6. Back to Weber. Pass to Hawkins. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Pistons lead by 3. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter. Next. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Detroit leading by 3. McGrady outside. Oh, that was huge!
Incredible. Doing it with style. McGrady punishing the D for giving him that kind of airspace.
Thompson outside. High post Cousins. Thompson surveying the floor. Offline with his 3. Here are the Pistons with the ball. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. Lewis gets the bucket.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Thompson with it. Wallace outside. Good work defensively by Horford.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
The drive by Brooks. Back to McGrady for the 3. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. And it's a 10-point Piston lead.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
To the wing right side. Cousins got space with nobody on him. He buries the jumper.
I mean, could we say he was playing possum a bit there in the first half? Because it seems to be a different guy out there, way more assertive.
Now, here is McGrady. Here's the 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Team foul.
Meeting the defense with power, McGrady holds nothing back and finishes in motion.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Detroit.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
You want to talk about ball distribution. They've been dominating that aspect of the game. I think there's a bunch of bankers out there. They're dropping dime after dime.
Detroit making a switch here. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Willie Green had some words for his team during the break. Coach is not happy with that three-point battle. He told his team, we're down because they're making more threes than us. We have to defend the line if we're not making them at the other end. Guys?
All right, thank you, David.
One of the most ferocious scorers in the game. McGrady's length and athleticism is so difficult to contain.
Brunson goes in. Here's Cousins. Cousins with another miss.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor. A He's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. There's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Booker outside. Brooks outside. Mobley a screen. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Booker. Misses off the left iron.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Here's Cousins. And the 3 ball is good. Cousins has got 10 points in just the second half.
How about the range there from DeMarcus Cousins?
Mobley a screen. And they'll get another chance. Back to Booker. Pippen with the steal. And now in transition is Wallace. Here we go. And then Cousins with the dunk.
Oh, man, Cousins. Gotta love how the important shot finds its way to his hands.
And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They're down by 4. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter. Left in the fourth quarter. Mobley a screen. No good, unable to end this run. Pelicans trailed by 4. And it's blocked. Unhindered, going all the way. Count it. 8 points for Devin Booker.
Booker with quickness in transition. A guy with that kind of shot getting loose out in the break, that could be trouble.
And Brunson, here we go. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both. But when it gets close, he's getting the ball.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They trailed by 6. 1:10 left here in the fourth quarter. .110 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Right wing. Here's Brunson. Back to Cousins. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Wallace. It falls! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Yeah, in this offense and in this structure, there's going to be opportunities to get a lot more assists for Cousins.
Booker left side. Back to McGrady. Now Booker. Mobley inside. From downtown. And another 3 for Detroit.
This guy wants those kind of shots. That's Devin Booker. Wow.
Pass to Cousins. Back to Brunson. Cousins with it. Good D by Mobley.
DeMarcus Cousins. 4th personal foul. 3rd team foul. Shooting for Detroit, Evan Mobley at the line for 2.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. I'm just not sure they have the time to pull this one off.
No doubt the clock is their biggest enemy right now. It just about takes a magic trick for them to find the points they need.
Booker left side. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession.